Hello everyone, Firemaster MT here, and today we are facing off against FinalGambitShedinja and the new Orleans Necrozmas. Alright, so we just finished up week 1 a couple hours ago. We are doing this technically in week 1 in advance because my opponent yeah, they are going out of town or something. Alright, so Galvantula, Skuntank, Cobalion, Iron Boulder. I predicted like outside of Galvantula, I expected Cobalion, Goldango, Boulder, Skuntank, and Alamomola. Alright. Go ahead and write that down. Alright, so we are dealing with like a pretty scary team. Right? Alright, so let me here. Alright, so who do I want to lead off with? So Galvantula lead is to be expected. I think we can lead Superior. Yeah, I think let's lead Superior, set up screens. Alright, so let me go ahead and write this down. So Cobalion, Iron Boulder. Right. Alright. Alright, so hopefully we could get another we could get a win or something. That would be awesome. Alright, so they're gonna be my first time fighting like Iron Boulder and stuff, so that's gonna be interesting. Alright. So now we just go ahead and... Alright. Alright, let's see how we do in this battle. I'm expecting Galvantula lead, but they could surprise me. Raccoon, Skuntank. I was very tempted to lead, like, Fortress, but... Alright, so... What can I expect from Skuntank? That's not what I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I'm unsure, so I think we'll just set up Reflect. I just hope it doesn't do a special attack like Flamethrower or something. Alright, so, okay, that's a thing. Alright, we'll set up Light Screen. Alright. I may not get like the full 8 turns, but we'll do what we can. Okay, so what do I want to do here? A Poison Jab. Alright, let's go a Fortress. Oh, no! Oh, yikes, that's not what I was... Oh, I walked right into that. Alright, so I don't want to stick around, that's for sure. Alright, so let's go Snorlax here. I'm expecting a knockoff or Flamethrower. Alright, I guess we could just Body Slam. If they go into Goldango, I would not be surprised. And this Skuntank is unexpectedly putting in work. Alright, now to see what they're going to do. I feel like the body slam is obvious. Goldingo maybe? I don't know what that is. Okay, Cobalion. Oh, the paralysis is nice. I don't want to go... Alright. What would they do here? Let's try to go into Typhlosion. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't have like some coverage move. If it uses Stone Edge, yeah, my Typhlosion might be cooked here. Chople Berry. Oh, the paralysis is nice. Okay, so Light Screen is gone. Alright, so Chople Berry. We are scarfed. I feel like I could just use Eruption, just get damage off on anything. Yeah, whether either Cobalion dies or something comes in and takes damage. Yeah, but that paralysis was like really clutch, so I could get a clean switch in with Typhlosion. Alright, so I just click Eruption. We just hope either Cobalion dies. Hopefully it's enough to kill. Alright, so Typhlosion gets its first kill this season. Alright, so Typhlosion kills with Eruption. Alright, so Cobalion is down. Alright, that's one kill for Typhlosion. It's either Iron Boulder incoming or something else. Piedro. Okay, this guy. I feel like this guy is potentially scarfed. So let's go into I think let's go Fortress. See, scout out what it's gonna do. I'd rather not risk a mighty like the signature move or something. And while I'm locked into Eruption, yeah, like switch out. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we might be a little bit cooked here, perhaps. Alright, we just body press. Hopefully we could break the sub. Okay, so it's not choiced, otherwise yeah, that'd be very interesting, but probably not viable. So sub, probably sword stance maybe, 2 attacks. I just hope I could break the sub. Yeah, like I know like a Rock Psychic is very interesting. So I should be able to at least do neutral damage. What? They're substituting? Raccoon. Oh, that was a crit. Alright, so... Get my lefties recovery. Alright, so... Okay, flamethrower is most likely incoming. Knockoff is fine, I guess. I'd rather not use the red card on Mew yet. And I don't want to lose Choice Scarf on Typhlosion. Like, that would be very, very crucial. I don't mind going into Snorlax, and if I lose my lefties, that is perfectly fine. If I get taunted, that's fine too. Alright, let's try to curse up. Alright, so... I feel like they would probably switch into Goldango. I would feel like they would predict the Body Slam. If I can set up a curse and then maybe, like, try to do some damage. Nicola. Alright, Spider is here. Alright, we just go for damage. Sticky Web, maybe? Volt Switch. Are they going into Goldango? I feel like the Goldango's the very obvious switch in expecting the Body Slam. Alright, what are they gonna switch into? But I'm definitely, like, expecting a Goldango. Alright. They're probably contemplating what to do. Raccoon. Alright. Let's try to curse up again. I kind of wanted to rest there. El Dorado! Alright, let's rest up here, even though the crunch is tempting. Can I live a Focus Blast? Or a Make It Rain? All right, I hope I can like at least get rest up. Okay, they're switching. Kelly Kimaka. All right, now we just hope like fine. Yeah, I think I have to like burn through another sleep turn before I can wake up again. All right, what could they go into? Gaedra, is that the Iron Boulder? Do they have close combat, Sacred Sword? They're probably gonna. They might take advantage and they might try to set up the substitute. I'm kind of just hoping that it doesn't have a fighting move. I'm expecting maybe a rock psychic swords dance. All right, they're going in with the swords dance. All right, I'm hoping I could wake up this turn and crunch it. I hope I can live a close combat or something. I'm hoping I could wake up. Okay, okay, they're subbing. Okay, there we go. Now we crunch it. Can I break the sub, please? Okay, thank goodness I broke the sub. Alright, now we hope that we could take a hit. And hopefully we could get rid of this boulder. Alright. I'm either Psychic, Rock, or Fighting move. Oh, yes! Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that might be able to secure the kill. Oh, it had that move, too. Oh, it's still killed. Alright, so Snorlax kills Iron Boulder. Right, Snorlax gets its kill. Iron Boulder is down. Alright, that was like one of the scarier things out of the way. I was definitely scared of Iron Boulder, and the close combat was definitely like something I anticipated just because it's based off Terrakion. Alright, so now I just need to deal with the Galvantula, the Goldango, the Skuntank, and the Alamomola. Nicola, that is the Galvantula again. Okay, I'll rest up here. Fighting Terra. That is Electric Terra. Can I live a Thunder? Definitely not. So Galvantula kills Snorlax. Alright, Galvantula kills Snorlax. Alright, so what to do now? Alright, let's go Typhlosion. Okay, Galvantula gets the kill. Choice Specs. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to hope for the best here and Eruption. Alright, okay. Alright, and Typhlosion kills Skuntank. Right, Skuntank dies to Typhlosion. Alamamola incoming. Alright, so Alamamola could be incoming. Helilimaka. Alright, so this is the part where I just go into Serperior. Alright, I just swap into Serperior. Set up the light screen, hopefully. Eldorado. Alright, so I know because of its ability, that's not going to be as helpful. Alright, so we just set up light screen here. Alright, so leftovers. Alright, now I guess we could just go... Alright, let's just go Urshifu. Alright, now this is the fun part. Alright, Wicked Blow. That should break the sub. Can we live? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so I don't think Goldingo gets like Sucker Punch or anything. So we could just Wicked Blow here and we just go for damage on anything at this. Alright, the Alamomola incoming. Nicola incoming. Alright, now here is the part where we just sucker punch this thing. Let's go for any and all forms of damage at this point. I just hope we could do enough with like Sucker Punch and then Typhlosion could just come in. Oh no! Alright, well this is the part where... Alright, we just Wicked Blow. Alright, we just Wicked Blow again. Oh my gosh. Oh man, and that hurt. Alright, so Alamomola kills the Urshifu. I was hoping I could have lived. Alright, we just go Superior here. Alright, that speed boost is gonna be really nice. Now we just Leaf Storm. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a Bug Buzz incoming. If I can just get any damage, that will be very nice. Oh, that hurt. Alright, Galvantula kills Superior. I was hoping I could have lived. Alright, let's go Fortress. Alright, let's get rid of these webs if possible. El Dorado incoming. Oh, that real man. All right, let's just go into Mew. Yeah, this Galvantula is and Alamomola and Goldingo is definitely quite something. Yeah, but I'm fortunate that I lost the Urshifu. Like this, that was like one of like if yeah, I'm expecting this thing to just set up a sub, and at this point, yeah, we just lose. All right, that's the substitute. Oh yeah, this is not good. Yeah, like so many of my moves are not really good against this thing. All right, we shall see what happens here. But things are definitely not looking out to be too good in my favor. But we're gonna try. Yeah, I don't have anything good, unfortunately. Ice Beam was for the Landorus, which didn't even show up. We might not live this. Definitely not. So Goldingo kills Mew. Alright, Goldingo gets a kill on the Mew. Yeah, that's just GG's at this point. Not much we can do. Oh my goodness. Week 2, like I felt like we could have gotten it, but I think I probably did I did a few misplays, and yeah, like yeah, doesn't matter. Like it just I break the sub and it kills me with Shadow Ball. It kills Fortress, and yeah, with that, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead GG. So basically, like week 2 did not turn out too good in my favor. All right, so that Goldango Galvantula, man, that Galvantula definitely put into work. Like, I really wish I had brought in like a ground type. I think me not having a ground type kind of just like messed me up significantly, because it just gave it free reign to just thunder. All right, but yeah, we'll just Eruption, break the sub, it uses Shadow Ball, killed, and then yeah, Fortress gets 1 or 2 shot. Oh no! Yeah, all they need to do is just Shadow Ball, and they're good. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the Shadow Ball. Yeah, there we go. Goldingo kills Hisuian Typhlosion. And that is a wrap. So, after like, yeah, it is what it is. I think this team was like very, very solid. I just couldn't crack that Galvantula, and that Galvantula just put in so much work. And I think losing to Urshifu like really hurt as well. I was thinking I could have lit the flip turn, but definitely not. All right, I just set up spikes. I can't do anything about this. Yeah, 1 or 2 shot. 1 shot. All right. So there we go. Shout out to my opponent, FinalGambitShedinja. All right, this Golden Eagle Galvantula definitely put in the work. All right, so that is a wrap for this week. Week 2 is wrapped up. This might be going up the week of. I do gotta post my week 1 battle, so stay tuned for that. All right. But with that, if you guys enjoyed the Draft League battle, like, comment, and subscribe. And then also go ahead and, if my opponent has any socials, I'll go ahead and link those in the description. But with that, take care, and I'll see you all for week 3.